moves under the influence of a force. If there is no displacement of the body, even when a force acts on it, the work done is said to be zero.
Okay, जो मैंने
Third one.
that is exactly what I told you, right? If you are applying force, okay, and you are applying force, if there is no displacement, if this box does not move, displacement equals to zero, and if displacement is equal to zero, that means work is also equal to zero.
Work is said to be done only when the force applied on a body makes the body move. That is, there is a displacement of the body. For example, a man while pushing a car, a cyclist while pedaling a cycle, a horse while pulling a cart, a boy going upstairs, a coolie lifting a load, all exert the force which produce motion. So they do work.
Now these are some examples. When do we say that work is done? If work is done, there has to be displacement. Suppose we are applying force on this box and the box starts moving, that means work is done. If a person is cycling, you are applying force by your legs and the cycle will move forward, so that person is also doing some work. If you are skating, you have skates in your legs and you are applying force with your legs and you are moving forward, so that is also considered as work done. If a coolie is lifting the bag and moving from one station to another station or one platform to another platform, we say work is done because there is displacement. Okay, in all these cases there is displacement.
However, if a man tries to push a wall or a child tries to push a heavy stone and they are unable to move it, then scientifically no work is being done by them.
Everyone clear with this? ये तो मैंने पहले ही explain कर लिया, right? If you are applying force on a wall, the wall is not going to move, then work done is equal to zero.
Similarly, a coolie does no work while standing with a heavy load on his head, although he feels tired, means the displacement of the load is zero.
Okay, now just imagine if you have a coolie. Okay, let's say we have a coolie over here and he's just standing at the same place and he has some bags on his head. Now again, there is no displacement. The coolie is not moving. He's not going left or right. But if he stands like this for half an hour, he will get tired, right? The person can get tired, but still, by science, displacement is zero. If the displacement is zero, then the work done by this coolie is also said to be zero. Okay, so over here also we can say work done is equal to zero. वो कूली थक जाएगा 15 मिनट में 20 मिनट में, he will probably put the bag down. But if there is no displacement, then the work done by the coolie is also zero.
Measurement of work. The amount of work done on a body depends on two factors: the magnitude of the force applied and the displacement produced by the force.
Okay, we'll see both of them. Let's see one by one.
If force F1 and F2, where F1 is greater than F2, move two different bodies by the same distance, the work done by the force F1 is said to be more than that by the force F2.
Okay,
Similarly,
wait, 1 second. Now let's try to understand this, okay? Vatsal, are you there now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. अभी ऐसे ही log in करना, okay? Every time you'll have to do this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's say we have two similar boxes. Wow, મારું drawing કેટલું improve થઈ ગયું.
Sir, computer નું છે.
This is box A and this is box B. Okay, now you are applying a force over here. Let's say I'm applying 10 newtons over here and I'm applying 20 newtons over here. Okay, the boxes are exactly same. What will happen is that there will be some displacement. ये box का displace होगा और ये box का displace होगा. Now of course the force over here is more, so इसका displacement ज़्यादा होगा and इसका displacement, you know, the displacement will be less. Now where can we say the work done is more, in A or in B? Yash, can you say where is the work done more and where is the work done less and why?
सर
आवाज ही नहीं आ रही बराबर.
Yes?
સર એકદમ સ્પીડ માં ફાટેલું આવે છે.
हाँ सर, आवाज नहीं आ रही बराबर.
सर बुलेट करने जम निकल गई બધું.
હા.
सर
अरे एक मिनट. You hear me now?
Yes sir.
Okay, तो वर्क डन कहाँ पे ज्यादा होगा? A में ज्यादा होगा या B में ज्यादा होगा?
B में.
Why do we say work done is more over here?
न्यूटन फोर्स ज्यादा है इसलिए
Okay, force is greater.
वर्क ज्यादा है उधर
Right. If the force is more, we say that the work done is also more. So
और
यहाँ पे we say work done by B, 20 Newton का work done will be more. So 20 Newton is greater than 10 Newton, right? So if force is more, work done is also more. Okay, let's continue.
Similarly, if a force F moves the body 1 and 2 by distance S1 and S2 respectively, where S1 is greater than S2, the work done by the force F on body 1 is said to be more than on body 2. Thus, the amount of work done depends on both factors, the magnitude of the force applied and the magnitude of the displacement.
Okay, now let's look at the other example. Okay, what we are saying is you have two boxes and you are applying two different forces or similar forces. Okay, let's say this is one box and this is a second box. Okay, you are applying two forces. Everywhere you are applying a force of 10 newtons. यहाँ पे भी 10 newton, यहाँ पे भी 10 newton. Now the force is exactly same. 10 newton and 10 newton. Now this box is displaced by, let's say, 5 meters. And this box is displaced by 10 meters. Remember, in this example, the force is exactly same, but the displacement is different. Let's say this is A and this is B. So now we need to figure out where is the work done more. Ayush, work done is more in A or in B?
Sir, B.
Okay, work done is more in B. Why is it more?
Sir, because the displacement is more.
Okay, here we are saying that the 10 meters hona chahiye, sorry. Here the displacement is 10 meters and here the displacement is 5 meters. So if the displacement is more, work done is also more. In short, we are saying is that work done depends on the force and the displacement. If the force is more, work done is more. If the displacement is more, work done is more. Okay, let's read.
The amount of work done by a force is equal to the product of the force and the displacement of the point of application of the force in the direction of force.
Okay, so ये तो हम लोग ने किया हुआ ही है पहले, but we'll just go through it again one more time. What are we saying is work done equals to force multiplied by displacement. Okay. Now, if you want to find what is the unit of work, unit of force is Newton and unit of displacement is
meter.
meters. So the unit of work is Newton meter, which we also call it as
Joule.
joules. Okay, so SI unit of work is joules. Now, what is 1 joule? If you want to define 1 joule, तो यहाँ पे 1 joule लगा दो, 1, यहाँ पे 1 Newton and यहाँ पे 1 meter. That means if a force of 1 Newton is applied to a body and it produces a displacement of 1 meter, work done equals to 1 joule. Okay, this is the SI unit of work. If the force is equal to 1 Newton and the displacement produces 1 meter, then the work done is equal to 1 joule. Okay, now the most important, the most important thing I forgot to tell you earlier also. Now, if you think about it, यहाँ पे if you see, this is the direction of the force, 10 newtons, and this is the direction of the displacement. The direction of the force and direction of the displacement both are exactly same. Okay, यहाँ पे भी if you see, the direction of the force and the direction of the displacement is exactly same. Okay, everyone clear? The direction of the displacement and the direction of the force has to be exactly same. आगे जाएंगे तो पता चल ही जाएगा ऐसे भी, because we are going to do the next part now.
That is work equals to force into displacement of the point of application of force in the direction of force. In figure 2.3, suppose a constant force F displaces a body from position A to position B along its own direction, then the displacement of the body is AB equals to F and the work done is work equals to force into displacement.
Okay, F into S. That is exactly what we did earlier. Okay, let's move forward.
Here we assume that the force does not change during the displacement and it acts so long the body moves. In equation 2.1, if S equals to 0, then W equals to 0. Thus, if a force acts on a body and the body does not move, that is displacement is 0, then no work is done.
Okay, जो हम लोग ने पहले बोला था, if displacement is equal to 0, work done is also equal to 0. Okay, because F into 0 हो जाएगा, anything multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. Anybody has any doubts over here? Because this is exactly what we had done earlier in 9th standard. Okay, anyone? Samyak, are you awake?
Sir.
Yes, I cannot see your eyes also.
सर मेरी आंखें इतनी खुली रहती है.
Vatsal, I cannot see you. Rishabh, I cannot see you. Khyati, I cannot see you. Vatsal?
Sir, internet problem.
Okay. Vatsal, what is your problem?
सर वो इंटरनेट चला गया था इसलिए हॉटस्पॉट चालू कर दिया.
Okay. Khyati, are you clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nishtha, everything clear? हम लोग last year का ही revise कर रहे हैं अभी तक तो. Okay, this is all we have
Yes,
done last year. Now we are going to see what comes in the 10th standard. Okay, ये तो last year का revise किया था. Now we'll go to the next one where it is the expression is W equals to Fs cos theta. Okay, we'll derive this and we'll see how it works. Okay.
Work is a scalar quantity. Expression of work W equals to Fs cos theta. It is not necessary that the force always causes the displacement of the body in its own direction. If under some circumstances a force displaces the body in a direction other than the direction of force, then we can determine the amount of work done by the force is either of the two ways. First, by finding the component of displacement of the body in the direction of force, or second, by finding the component of the force in the direction of displacement.
Okay, now what we are saying is, यहाँ पे जैसे मैंने बताया था पहले कि what we did earlier was that, you know, if you have a box and if you are applying a force on it, let's say we have a box like this and you are applying a force in this direction. Okay, the force is applied in this direction and the displacement is also in the same direction. In that case, our formula is W equals to F into S. Now what we are going to do is we are going to say that we are applying the force in this direction, but the displacement is in a different direction. Okay, जैसे समझ लो कि you have a body, you have a slope like this. So let's say we have a slope like this and उसके ऊपर एक box रखा हुआ है. Okay, so just imagine there is a box over here. Alright, I'm going to draw it like that. Okay, there is a box over here. Now you are applying the force in this direction, horizontal. Okay, and the displacement is in the inclined direction. Okay, that is what we are going to study now. The box will move in this direction. Everyone clear? If the box is moving in this direction, now if you see the direction of force is horizontal like this, and the direction of displacement ऐसे जा रहा है. Both are not same. So now we are going to find the formula for this condition where the direction of the force and the direction of the displacement are not same. Okay, there are two ways of doing it. We'll see both of them. They're very easy. But before that, I want to show you one thing. Everyone knows you all have done trigonometry or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's say we have a right angle triangle like this. My drawing has become so good. See.
free hand draw करो नहीं.
Sir, it's computer jadoo.
Whatever. Let's say
free hand draw करो तो वहाँ नहीं जाओ.
this angle is angle theta. Okay. Does anybody know what is sine theta? Khyati, what is sine theta?
Sir, adjacent upon hypotenuse.
Opposite upon
नहीं,
hypotenuse.
opposite upon hypotenuse.
Opposite upon hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Okay. So if you have a triangle, this is called the base. This is called the opposite side. So BC is the opposite side and AC is the hypotenuse. ये हम लोग ने trigonometry में किया हुआ है, right?
Yes.
if let's say if this side is equal to 2 centimeter, this side will be equal to 3 centimeter, then this side will be equal to 5 centimeter. Okay, we have a triangle like this, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Now remember, hypotenuse is always the longest side in a triangle. Okay, so now अगर हम लोग को दिया हुआ है कि ये एंगल है थीटा इक्वल्स टू 30 डिग्री, ओके, ये हमको साइड नहीं दिया हुआ है, then we can find this. Remember, sin 30 equals to opposite, which is 2 upon
2 by
hypotenuse.
AC.
ये रहा अपना ऑपोजिट, ये रहा फॉर्मूला है ना, ऑपोजिट अपॉन हाइपोटेनियस. तो ऑपोजिट इज 2 सेंटीमीटर एंड हाइपोटेनियस वी वांट टू फाइंड व्हाट इज द हाइपोटेनियस, अगर ढूंढना है तो. ओके, so in that case we have to use that sine table. I don't know how many people remember it.
1/2.
Yes, sir.
It is 1/2.
Yes.
Okay, so 1 upon 2 equals to 2 upon hypotenuse. Everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
So hypotenuse equals to
1 cent.
2 नीचे जाएगा, right? Hypotenuse equals to basically 2
1 4 centimeter.
So basically hypotenuse will be equal to
4
4 centimeter.
centimeter.
So यहाँ पे instead of 5 centimeter we have to keep this as 4 centimeter. ये तो basic trigonometry है. Naman, clear with this?
Sir.
Anyone has a doubt in this? Because अगर ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तो अगला पार्ट नहीं पता चलेगा. Anyone has a doubt? Trigonometry, sin theta equals to opposite upon hypotenuse. That is all we are trying to explain over here. Okay, so now let's go to our book and we'll see what is the finished part on this.
By finding the component of displacement along the force. In figure 2.4, suppose a constant force F acts on a body along AB and displaces the body on an inclined surface from A to C. The displacement of the body is AC equals to S, which is at an angle theta to the direction of force. To find the component of displacement in the direction of force, that is along AB, a perpendicular CV is drawn from the point C on AB. Then the component of displacement in the direction of force is AB. Hence, work done.
Now, wait, Tisha, there's no point reading that because confusion is on. Let's say we have an inclined surface. Okay, let's say we have an inclined surface और ये surface के ऊपर हम लोग ने एक box रखा हुआ है. There is a box lying on the surface and we are applying a force F in this direction. This is force F. Now when we apply force F, what will happen? This box will get displaced and समझ लो कि box यहाँ पे आ गया. And this displacement is equal to S. Now we have to find what is a horizontal component. Okay. Now see, there are two methods. Like I said, the first method, what we are going to do is finding the component of displacement. तो अभी आप देखने जाओ तो displacement ये वाला है. Displacement ऐसा है. Everyone, please try to understand what I'm drawing over here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
क्या करना है? Remember, the force is in horizontal direction. तो हम लोग को ये कैलकुलेट करना है कि ये डिस्प्लेसमेंट हॉरिजॉन्टल में कितना होगा ये. This is what we need to find. What's all? Does that make sense? हम लोग को हॉरिजॉन्टल फोर्स है तो डिस्प्लेसमेंट को भी हॉरिजॉन्टल फाइंड करना है. That is known as the horizontal component of displacement. Can we clear about this? Anshika? Okay. Anybody has a doubt over here? Because remember, by our formula, force and displacement has to be exactly in the same direction. यहाँ पे displacement तो angular है ना, ऐसा theta angle पे, तो हम लोग को ये find करना है कि horizontal कितना होगा वो. Okay, so we are going to find what is this displacement. And it is very easy to do that. Okay. So for that, what we do is we draw a vertical line downwards like this. तो ये हो जाएगा हमारा triangle A, B and C. Now remember the horizontal component of force is AC. ये हमको ढूंढना है. Okay, and this angle we are going to assume that this angle is equal to theta. So again we'll use our sin theta. Sorry, sin theta तो पहले किया था. Now what is
Cos theta.
cos theta? Cos theta equals to base
Upon hypo. AC upon S.
upon hypotenuse, right? So which is equal to base क्या है? AC divided by AB. Everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Now what is AB? AB तो अपना displacement है. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so हम लोग डाल सकते हैं ना ऐसा cos theta equals to AC
S
divided by S, right? और हम लोग को तो AC ही ढूंढना है, तो AC
S cos theta.
S into cos theta. So now we have the horizontal component of force S cos theta. तो हमारा जो पहले फॉर्मूला था, remember work equals to F into S if the direction is same. लेकिन यहाँ पे डायरेक्शन सेम नहीं है, तो S की जगह पे हम लोग को लगाना है कंपोनेंट ऑफ
Cos theta. Cos
Now
theta.
we will get W equals to F
F into
S
S cos theta.
cos theta.
Theta.
This is the formula for work done if the direction of the force and the direction of the displacement are not same. We are finding the horizontal component of force. ये force को हम लोग ने horizontal count किया, कितना होगा ये derivation आता है. Okay, it will come in your test also. Anybody has any doubts? Rishabh, clear?
Yes, sir.
Anyone? Naman?
नो सर,
What happened?
मतलब समझ में आया, नो डाउट.
अच्छा, नो डाउट, मतलब नो सब बोल रहे हो. तन्वी, वत्सल, ख्याति, everyone clear? Anshika?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we are going slow over here because ये थोड़ा complicated है. We are doing trigonometry जो हम आप लोगों ने बहुत किया नहीं है, इसलिए जब सर पढ़ा रहे होंगे trigonometry तो तब सोचा होगा ना where are you going to use all this sin, cos and tan. This is how you going to use it. Okay? This is the beginning actually. If you take science,
Yes, sir.
a lot. Okay, so Trisha, everything clear?
Yes.
Okay, so let's move to the next part. I'm not going to read that part. We'll go to the next one. Nishta, any doubts? Okay, Nishta, when I talk to you, just move your head also. When I say your name, I'm looking at your face, okay, in your video. So you don't have to unmute all the time. Okay, so chalo, now nobody has any doubts. So we'll go to the next one where we are going to find the
By finding the component of force along the
displacement.
In figure 2.5, if PA represents the magnitude and direction of force F acting on the body, then the component of force F is in the direction.
Isha, there is no need to read. I will just explain you from here. Okay, there is a derivation, so there is no need to read all that. Okay, let's do that same thing again. Okay, we have a inclined surface. Okay, inclined surface के ऊपर we have a box. And after displacement, the box comes over here. Okay, we are applying the force. Now, see, the most important thing is that if you see in this also example, the direction of the force is still horizontal. पहले भी horizontal ही था, अभी भी horizontal ही है. We are not changing anything. Okay, so the force is applied in this direction. Okay, this is our force. This is our displacement, which we are going to call it as S. जो पहले किया था वही कर रहे हैं हम लोग, right? Displacement is S. this angle is equal to theta. Remember, in the last part, what we had done is we had found the horizontal component of displacement. ये हम लोग ने displacement जो s है उसको ऐसे horizontal किया था, right? अभी हम लोग क्या करेंगे, ये force को हम लोग ऐसे angle पे कर देंगे. Now, if you see the dotted line, the direction of the dotted line and the direction of the displacement is same. Then we can use our formula F equals to, W equals to F into S. Everyone, does that make sense now?
Yes.
लोग को तो क्या करना है, खाली दोनों का डायरेक्शन सेम करना है. पहले हम लोग ने डिस्प्लेसमेंट का किया था, अभी हम लोग फोर्स का करेंगे. So now just think about it. This will make this into a triangle like this. Okay. Now, if this angle is theta, this angle will also be equal to theta, opposite angles, right? दोनों angle theta होगा. Now, see the way we make the triangle over here. देखो ये थोड़ा complicated है because lot of people make a mistake over here. यहाँ पे right angle चाहिए हम लोग को. So what we are going to do is we are going to take a line and we are going to draw it from here in such a way that this is a right angle. Okay. So now we have a triangle over here. We can say this is, अभी labeling कैसा है देख लेते हैं एक second. This is A, P and N. So this is our A, this is P and this is N. Okay. Now remember the force, ये जो force है यहाँ पे, this is our force F. अगर 5 न्यूटन है तो लेंथ ऑफ दिस लाइन विल बी 5 सेंटीमीटर. अगर 10 न्यूटन है तो लेंथ ऑफ दिस लाइन विल बी 10 centimeters. Okay, so 1 centimeter equals to 1 Newton. समझ लो ऐसे किया हुआ हमने. So now we'll use our same formula. यहाँ पे theta है, we'll use same thing. Cos theta equals to base upon hypotenuse. So our base is AN. Divided by hypotenuse is AP. Anyone has a doubt in this? ये कहाँ से आया AN और AP? Okay, ये रहा अपना base. I'm just changing the color over here so we can understand it. ये है अपना base, which is AN divided by hypotenuse, which is AP. Okay. Now AP क्या है, अपना force है F. So instead of AP we can write F. So from here we can say cos theta equals to F divided by
AN upon F.
Sorry, कौन बोल रहा है?
AN upon F आवे. AP तो F है.
Oh हाँ, sorry, I did the other way. Wait, 1 second. AN divided by
F.
So now I can find what is AN यहाँ से. AN equals to F cos theta. Okay. So हमारा जो फॉर्मूला है FW equals to F into S. तो अभी मेरे को F का मैंने हॉरिजॉन्टल कंपोनेंट फाइंड किया ना, तो F की जगह पे मुझे F cos theta. So again W equals to F into cos theta into S. इसका मतलब तो यही हुआ ना, F into S into cos theta. I'm just changing the position. इसको पहले लिखा है, S को यहाँ पे ले आया. यही हो गया अपना फॉर्मूला F into S into cos theta. So even if you do the horizontal component of force, हम लोग ने यहाँ पे किया force को सब्स्टिट्यूट किया. पहली बार हम लोग ने जो किया था उसमें हम लोग ने डिस्प्लेसमेंट को सब्स्टिट्यूट किया था. By
Sir,
either
ऐसे
methods,
बोलेंगे.
अरे mute your sound, कौन है ये? By either methods, work done is equal to F into S into cos theta if the direction of the force and the direction of the displacement is not equal. Okay. Now, does anybody know what is the value of cos 0 and what is the value of, okay, let's see. Cos 0, okay, sorry.
1.
1.
1.
1.
1.
Cos 0 equals to 1.
1.
Cos 90,
0.
0.
0. Anyone knows what is cos 180?
नहीं है सर हमें.
Minus 1. It is minus 1, okay?
-1.
Remember, 0 degree and 180 degree तो same ही होगा ना ऐसे, खाली opposite direction होगा. This is 180 degree. So the value is -1. Just trust me, it is -1. So now just think about it. I'm going to give you an example over here. We'll figure out what it means, okay? -1. Suppose हमारे पास एक object है, कुछ भी है, doesn't matter, okay? Let's say we have an object. We'll just take a small box over here, okay? We are applying a force on that, and the displacement is in the direction of the force. ऐसा force apply किया और box भी यहाँ पे आ गया. Box यहाँ पे आ गया. Now we can say that the direction of the force and the direction of the displacement is exactly same. Everyone clear with me?
Yes.
Okay. तो यहाँ पे थीटा क्या होगा? What is the angle between the force and the displacement? We can say it is 180 degree. Oh, sorry. यहाँ पे sorry 0 degree. See, this is force. हम लोग ने पहले क्या किया था? ऐसे किया था ना? This is force and this is displacement. So this was the angle theta. तो यहाँ पे ये force है and the displacement is also the same thing. Displacement भी यही है. So what is the angle between the displacement and the force?
0.
0 degree.
0.
Right. So if we take our formula, work equals to F into S into cos 0. बराबर है ना? Angle 0 हो गया. Now remember cos 0 is equal to 1.
1.
तो ये फॉर्मूला क्या हो जाएगा? W equals to F into S into 1, right? Which is equal to F into S, जो हमारा नॉर्मल फॉर्मूला है. Everyone, does it make sense? हम लोग ने यहाँ पे थीटा 0 ले लिया because the direction of the force and the direction of the displacement is exactly same. तो वो फॉर्मूला से हम लोग ने cos थीटा का वैल्यू लगा तो अपना आ गया फॉर्मूला F into S. Okay. Now let's talk about the other situations over here. Okay. Now this is going to get interesting. Let's see if I have space. Okay. Let's say we have an object. Or we have a box as usual. I am applying a force to this box in this direction. Okay. Or box हिल रहा है. Now the box is moving over here upwards. So displacement is going in this direction. Everyone clear with this? Now Tanvi, can you tell me what is the angle between the force and the displacement?
90.
Okay, remember force ऐसे जा रहा है, ये रहा
90.
and displacement is going like this, ऊपर जा रहा है. So the angle between the force and the displacement is 90 degrees. Everyone clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now let's see what will be our work. Work equals to F into S into cos theta. So cos 90. Right? Now what is cos 90?
0.
0. So 0 multiplied by anything is equal to
0.
0. So in this case, we'll say work done equals to
0.
0. We'll see some examples like this. Okay, later on पता चलेगा ऐसा होता है, actual life में ऐसा होता है. You are applying a force in horizontal direction and the displacement is in the vertical direction. कैसे होगा, कहाँ होगा वो देखेंगे, but we all understood this, no? When the work done is equal to 0. Now let's take the last situation. ये उससे भी कॉमेडी, उससे भी फनी है actually. Just imagine you have a box, okay, and you are applying a force in this direction, okay, and the displacement is in the opposite direction. आप फोर्स सामने लगा रहे हो और डिस्प्लेसमेंट हो रहा है ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में. So now Nishta, can you tell me what will be the angle between the force and the displacement?
Angle, sir.
What is the angle between the force and the displacement? Now remember, this is our force. Or displacement ये है. So just imagine force is going in this direction and displacement is going in this direction. So what is the angle between the force and the displacement?
180 degree.
180 degree होगा. So work done equals to F
into S
into cos
-1.
180 degree. Now cos 180 is -1.
minus 1.
Work done equals to minus F into S. So if the direction of the force and the direction of the displacement are opposite, work done will be
minus
negative. Anybody has any doubts?
सर
Yes, brother.
सर अगर इक्वल एंड अपोजिट हुआ तो मतलब वो इक्वली हुआ तो जीरो हो जाएगा ना वर्क डन. अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में
No.
अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में
अरे what equal?
वही डिस्प्लेसमेंट फोर्स से इक्वल अगर होगा अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में.
वो जितना भी है, जो भी वैल्यू है वो तो यहाँ पे रखनी है ना. जो भी वैल्यू है वो तो you have to write the value over here, ना.
हाँ.
जो भी वैल्यू है, न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू 5 न्यूटन 10 मीटर जो भी है वो तो सब्स्टिट्यूट करना ही है यहाँ पे. ऑल वी आर सेइंग इज दैट द वर्क डन विल बी नेगेटिव. अगर फोर्स 10 न्यूटन है तो आप यहाँ पे 10 डाल दो. अगर डिस्प्लेसमेंट 10 मीटर है तो यहाँ पे 10 डाल दो. तो इट विल बिकम -100 जूल्स. माइनस का मतलब है इट इज गोइंग इन द ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन. नेगेटिव वर्क होगा. कैन वी क्लियर? Rishabh, Anshika, everyone? Anybody has any?
Yes, sir.
Because ये बहुत important होगा and you have numericals on this. The only thing is make sure we understand what is the direction of the force and the direction of the displacement. सबको clear है ये? Okay, so let me ask some more questions.
और पर अगर 180 90 के 0 थी अलग हो तो
अलग, see that you will study in 12th and 11th and 12th standard. Remember in your mathematics you only had table for 0, sin 0, sin 30, sin 60, sin 90.
45 years.
45.
45.
Okay, so 45 ही होगा. हम लोग खाली इतने केस ही पढ़ने वाले हैं. We will not study about 36, 39. हो सकता है, but for that you need to know the value of sin and cos. जो हम लोग को अभी पढ़ने में नहीं आया, तो later on you will be able to do that. If you have a scientific calculator, you can do it. You can find the value sin 36, cos 38, cos 56. सब कुछ होगा. But for our school time, we will only use these kind of values. Okay. Of course, 180.
And
Anshika, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so now let's see if I have, as usual, I have a box. Okay, and I'm applying a force on this box, and the displacement is going downwards like this. Okay, so the box is moving in this direction. Okay, so now let's see, Trisha, what will be the angle between the force and the displacement?
90 degree.
90 degree. Remember, ये ऊपर जाएगा नीचे जाएगा doesn't make any difference. Okay, remember one thing, force ऐसे जा रहा है. This is our force, right? And we have the displacement in the opposite 90 degree. This is the displacement. Displacement is going downwards. So the angle between them is still 90 degrees. So work done will still be considered as
0.
Anyone has any doubts? Because this, if you see in your textbook, we have completed a lot. ये अपना case 1 हो गया. देखो यहाँ पर case 1 है, where theta equals to 0. Work done equals to F into S. Okay. Example, a free fall of a body of mass m under gravity from a height h from A to B. The force of gravity F equals to m into g is in the direction of the displacement s or h, and the work done by the gravity equals to F into s. Okay, let's try to do this now. Now what we are saying is, suppose there is a body, okay, and let's say this is our ground level. Okay, this is our ground level. Now what we are saying is, remember, gravity is pulling the ball downwards. This is gravity. Gravity is always acting downwards. So this is our force. The direction of force is going downwards. ये ball कहाँ गिरेगा? Ball will always go down and fall on the ground like this. So what is the displacement of the body? Displacement भी ये हुआ.
H.
Right. This is our displacement. So direction of force and direction of displacement is exactly same. So theta equals to
1.
0. So cos 0 equals to 1.
1.
So work done equals to F into S
S.
into 1, मतलब F into S. लिखने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. Right? Now what we are saying is that when the body is falling down, we have a force of gravity. Remember, force of gravity. Gravity is a force. F equals to m into a. अगर gravity है तो we write it as m into g. ये 9th standard में किया था, if you all remember. Force equals to m into g. And displacement कितना है अपना? S. The height. ये हो गया height. Right? So we can say displacement equals to height. So in this formula over here, we can say work equals to F, which is m into g, multiplied by displacement, which is our height, h. So work done equals to m into g into h. Anyone remembers what is this formula, m into g into h? Swayam?
Yes, sir.
What is this formula, m into g into h?
Buoyancy, no?
जोर से बोलो, Sue.
Sir, buoyancy, no?
No, this is not buoyancy. Anyone else? Dave, Kathy?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Does anyone remember what is this?
Kelvin?
Kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy.
Kinetic
Can you
energy.
use the formula for kinetic energy?
वो नहीं पता.
Half into mgh. mg.
MGH.
Half mv square.
Yes.
And the second one was
Potential energy.
potential energy is equal to m into g into
H.
H.
which is our work. Okay, now see, we have a lot of time. I don't want to go a lot of, I mean, I don't want to move so much fast, but I want to explain this, what it means. Okay, but I cannot see anyone now. Everybody is gone. Vatsal, I cannot see you. Rishabh, Dev, Khyati, everybody's camera. Yeah, where are you?
સર મારું નેટ પતવાયું એટલે મેં બંધ કરી
તમારું
દીધું.
એમને જ પતી જાય, બધાનું ચાલુ હોય છે.
ના મારું નેટ
તમે
ઇન્ટરનેટ
તો કાલે પપ્પાને કહેજો કે હંસલ સરની સાથે વાત કરી લે. કે રોજ રોજ છે નો નેટનો પ્રોબ્લેમ આવે છે.
પ્રોબ્લેમ નથી.
Okay, now let's try to understand what is m into g into h. Let's say we have a body, we have a ball which is lying on the ground. Okay, ये ground के ऊपर है. Does anyone know what is the potential energy on this ball, in this ball right now?
Sir, 0.
Potential energy equals to 0 because remember h equals to 0. So m into g into 0. Anybody has a doubt over here how we got this potential energy equals to 0?
No, sir.
Okay, Nisha, mute karo sound please. Okay, now what I do is I lift this ball. I will lift this ball by my hand and I will bring it up to this height h. इसको बॉल को मैंने उठा के मेरे हाथों से यहाँ तक लिया है.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now this is our height h. The ball has moved to a height h. That means I'm doing work on the ball. Right, I'm doing some work on the ball. Displacement हुआ ना, मैंने हाथों से force लगाया और यहाँ पे ये displacement हुआ. So I'm doing some work on the ball. मैं जितना work करूँगा, that work is equal to potential energy. अगर मैंने बॉल को यहाँ पे बीच तक ही लिया होता, समझ लो मैंने यहाँ तक रखा है बॉल को. So in that case, what will happen? My height will become less. I am doing less work. So this ball will gain less potential energy. अगर ये मैंने बॉल को यहाँ से उठा के यहाँ तक ले लिया, now my height is more, so potential energy will also be more and work done is also more. यहाँ से compare कर रहे हैं. So basically what are we saying is work equals to potential energy in this case. Remember I already told you work is equal to energy. तो यहाँ पे हम लोग बोल रहे हैं work is equal to potential energy, m into g into h. तो आपको न्यूमेरिकल्स आएंगे पीछे. You have numericals where you will sometimes have to find what is the potential energy and sometimes you will have to find what is work. You can use two formulas. Potential energy equals to m into g into h or w equals to f into s.
H.
So in short, we can say F into S equals to M into G into H. Everyone, make sure we understand this. इसके ऊपर numericals है पीछे, इसलिए मुझे पता है. And you all will have a doubt in this also, okay? Anyone confused with this? ये कैसे आया? F into S equals to M into G into H. Remember, simple thing,
Yes,
work
sir.
is equal to potential energy. Work का formula है F into S. Potential energy का formula है M into G into H. खाली वो
H.
substitute किया है हम लोग ने यहाँ पे. Okay, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to these two cases जो मैंने explain कर लिया है. We'll just go through it and then we'll stop over here, okay? Okay, let's go to the second example.
सर
बोलो.
सर ये तभी पॉसिबल फोर्स और डिस्प्लेसमेंट एक ही लाइन में, मतलब
Force और displacement
एक ही लाइन में है, मतलब वही फोर्स और डिस्प्लेसमेंट का डायरेक्शन सेम है.
तो वही तो किया था F into S.
हाँ, मतलब ये जो आपने जो लास्ट में जो डिराइव किया ना FS is equals to mgh, वो सिर्फ उसमें ही होगा ना जब डायरेक्शन सेम
Yes,
होगा.
yeah, he is very right. Okay, now remember in this case the direction of gravity is going downwards. Okay, and displacement will also go downwards. So the direction of the displacement and the direction of the force has to be exactly same. अगर आप बॉल को ऐसे फेंकोगे तो थोड़ा गड़बड़ होगा. Okay, we are not going to do all these things. We will only consider everything moving in a straight line up and down. Once, does that clear your doubt?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, chalo Trisha, let's read Cooley wala.
First example.
Second example. A Cooley does work. Page 21.
A pulley does work on the load when he raises it up against the force of gravity. Both the force exerted by pulley equals to mg and the displacement equals to h are in upward direction. The work done by the pulley in raising the load is w equals to mgh.
Okay, now I will explain this and I will create a lot of confusion. Okay, let's see कितने जन को समझ में आता है. Let's say there is a Cooley over here. Okay, there is a Cooley over here and there is a bag. Okay, now what the Cooley will do is he will hold the bag and he will put the bag on his head, right? तो उसने बैग उठा के अपने सर के ऊपर रख लिया. Now there are two kinds of forces. First force we will say is the force of Cooley, उसका muscular force, right? Muscles का जो force होगा जिससे वो बैग उठा के अपने सर के ऊपर रखेगा. And the second force is, remember there is always a force of gravity. Gravity is always acting
Downward.
downwards.
Downward.
Okay. Now when the bag is on his head over here, okay, first of all let's calculate what is the work done by his muscles, by his hands. अभी उसका हाथ का direction भी ऊपर होगा, right? He will raise the hands upwards, so force is applied in the upward direction and the bag is also moving in the upward direction. So we say force equals to work equals to F into S, which is also equal to M into G into H. Okay, now let's see what is this is work done by muscles. Okay, work done by his body, muscles, hand muscles. Now let's see what is the work done by gravity. Remember, gravity is acting downwards, so direction of force नीचे हो गया and the bag is moving upwards. So what is the angle between the gravity and the displacement?
180, sir.
180 degree.
Right? Gravity is acting downwards always and the bag is moving upwards.
180 degrees, sir.
The direction between the angle between them is 180 degrees. So work in that case, work equals to F into S into cos
-1.
theta.
-1.
So work done is equal to minus F into S. Now try to understand, work done against gravity is always negative and work done by the muscles is always positive for a Cooley. Okay, there are two kinds of work. So if I tell you what is the work done, you have to ask me work done by the hands or work done by the gravity. ये हो गया ना example. You are applying force in downward direction and the displacement is in the opposite direction. मैंने बताया था ना पहले, ये आएगा आगे example में. So this is that example where the direction and the direction of the force and the displacement have 180 degrees between them. Okay, so work done by the person or by the Cooley will be considered as F into S, which is equal to M into G into H, which will be positive, and work done by gravity will be negative. Everyone clear with this? Work done by gravity is negative.
Negative.
Anyone has any problems, any doubts? Swayam, Visha, Vansh,
No, sir.
Nishtha, Naitri.
No, sir.
Nishtha, I think you are already scratching your head. आप मुझे दिखते हो यहाँ पे, पता है ना?
हाँ हाँ पता है.
Though you cannot see me, I can see you. Rishabh, clear about this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, any doubts or any questions? Okay, so let's go to the next example now. Okay, everyone clear with this, right? Okay, W equals to M into G into H. Okay, let's go to the third one. Trisha, read the third one.
If a body revolves in a circular path under the influence of a force on completing one round, the displacement becomes zero. So the work done by the force is W equals to zero.
Okay, if a body moves in a circular path by applying a force. Now remember, if you tie a stone like this to a string, if I apply a force in this direction, what will happen? The stone will start moving in a circular path. Remember, this is the direction of the force. Okay, जो भी है direction of the force, we don't even care about it, but the displacement will be equal to zero. If the displacement is equal to zero, that means work done is also equal to zero, right? So revolution of Earth around the sun is considered as zero. Work done by Earth is zero. Okay, let's finish this. ये क्या है, अभी भी बड़ी आ ही रहा है क्या? कितने केस है? I thought this was the last.
What case 2 we have done?
Case 2 is done. Oh yes, I'm on the same page. Nah, case 2 का थी. Oh, I already explained you this, right?
Yes.
Sir.
Now this is the other explanation. Okay. When a body is rotating, well, let's say we have a stone like this, which is attached to a string, and the stone is going in a circle like this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now just imagine, remember we studied about centripetal force and centrifugal force?
Yes.
So there is a force which is pulling the stone towards the center, which we call it as a centripetal force. So force is acting in this direction. अगर ये string नहीं होता, then this body will actually go in a straight line. So we can say this is the direction of the displacement. Now the angle between the force and the displacement is 90. So cos 90 equals to
0.
0. So work equals to
0.
0.
Again displacement 0 है, फिर भी work 0 हो गया. Again when the body circulate moving in a circle, angle between the force and the displacement is also 90 degree. So work equals to 0. दोनों मेथड से करो आप, work will always be equal to 0.
0.
0.
Okay, that is what we are saying over here. Now last part, conditions for the work done by a force to be 0. ये हो गया ना, यहाँ पे हम लोग ने किया. When is the work done equal to 0? First of all, if displacement is 0.
Yes.
Right? And second thing is if theta equals to
90.
90.
ये हो गया ना, theta equals to
90.
3. ये मैंने पहले ऊपर एक्सप्लेन किया था, remember cos 90 भी आएगा. So when
Yes,
theta
sir.
equals to 90 degrees in both these cases, work is equal to 0 joules. We have covered a lot of things today. अरे एक और बात है क्या? Negative.
So we have done it.
No, case 3 negative था. 180 वाला हो गया ना, ऐसे तो हम लोग ने कर लिया, right?
Yes, sir.
Go through the example.
Once तेरा माइक बंद कर.
Okay, 180 वाला भी हम लोग ने कर लिया ना, वो कूली वाला, right?
Yes, sir.
We did that example, right? When a coolie is lifting the bag. Okay, the bag is moving in upward direction and force of gravity is moving in the
Downward
direction. So the angle between them is equal to 180 degrees.
Yes.
Work done will always be negative.
Negative.
Okay, let me just see book में कौन सा example है when a body
સર
goes
એક
on.
સર તો આમાં જો વર્ક ડન નેગેટિવ હોય તો mgh બી નેગેટિવ જ છે.
Yes, because gravity will be negative. Remember, see, when you say gravity, okay, acceleration, હવે હજી એ કહ્યું નથી આપણે, પણ you are okay, let me see, you want to calculate by m into g into h, that's what you are saying, right?
યસ સર.
Yeah, so in that case also what we will say is, see, if the gravity is moving downwards, we consider it as positive. Okay, now in that case the displacement is going upwards, so displacement will become negative, like h will become negative.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Or let's say we have a body, the mass of the body is 10 kg. Okay, it is moving in the upward direction. Now let's find out what is the work done. Let's say height equals to 10 meters. ये 10 meters पे आ गया. Okay, gravity is moving downwards. Now gravity we will take it as 9.8 meters per
second.
Actually this is a force, so we'll just take it as 10 Newton. Okay. So in this case, if you want to find what is the work done, m into g into h, mass of the body is 10 kg. Now gravity is moving downwards. If you consider gravity as positive 10, then the displacement is going upwards. Remember, displacement is a vector quantity. So then displacement will be minus 10. So our answer will be equal to minus 1000 G. Anshika, does that clear your doubt? How we get the minus sign?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
now let's just follow this book. Last one over here, I think. Okay, yeah, friction. We forgot about that also. Okay, we talked about the box and force and all that, right? So let's say we have a surface, and on that surface we have a box. Okay, we are applying a force in this direction, and the box moves in the same direction. Let's say the box goes over here. Okay, so now what is the displacement? The displacement is the distance between the two boxes. This is our displacement. If this is our force F, now what is the work done by force? Work done by this force equals to F into S, जो हम लोग पहले से करते आ रहे हैं. Okay. Now remember one thing, when the box is moving in this direction, the displacement, there is a force of friction acting in the opposite direction. So now what is the work done by friction? Minus F into S.
Yes.
Now can somebody explain to me how I got this minus F into S? मैंने तो लिख दिया है. Vatsal, can you explain this? Vatsal, can you hear me?
Sir, can I try?
Yes.
Sir, because displacement is a vector quantity and the direction of displacement and the friction is opposite.
Sir.
Okay. Everyone, first of all, can you all hear me clearly?
No, sir.
कौन बोल रहा है नहीं?
સર વોચના માઇકમાંથી बहुत disturbance થાય છે.
Once
हाँ सर, अभी आवाज आ रहा है.
Okay, now let's try to figure out what is the direction. Now remember, displacement is going in this direction. This is our direction of displacement. Okay. And now what is the direction of the force of friction? Remember, the force of friction is acting in the opposite direction. Right? So what is the angle between the friction and displacement?
180.
180 degree. So by our formula, work equals to F into S into cos
S
180.
theta
So
180
equals to F into S into -1.
-1
So work equals to -1
F into S.
into S. So we can say work done equals to
into S.
Minus F into S.
F into S. Make sure we understand, okay? Work done by the force F, वो तो positive ही है, F into S. But work done by friction is negative because the direction is opposite. Friction will always work in the opposite direction. मैंने बोला था ना, examples आएगा आगे पता चलेगा. Anyone still not sure what I'm doing? Naman clear? Swayam?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Khyati, are you clear? I cannot see you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Naitri, Yash, any doubts, anything?
No, sir.
Tanvi, Trisha?
No.
See, all we need to understand is this cos theta, and we just need to figure out what is the value of theta. Direction of displacement and direction of force. अभी वो फोर्स कौन सा भी हो, ये वाला फोर्स हो कि फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन हो कि फोर्स ऑफ ग्रेविटी हो, you just need to figure out that part. Dev, clear? Rishabh, are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I think we'll just stop over here. ये हो ही गया है ना अपना, all सब cases हो गया ना?
Yes, sir.
नेगेटिव वाला जो मैंने पहले बताया था, ग्रेविटी वाला, okay? We have already done that part. Last example, okay? The only thing left is that note, but I think we'll do that tomorrow. कुछ ज़्यादा ही हो गया आज तो. Okay, we'll see the graphical method and all that. Anybody has any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Well, we never have a doubt. Okay, then you all start preparing for your test. नहीं, आपका test है ना?
हाँ.
Yes, sir. Saturday.
परम दिवस.
Saturday છે.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You have chapter 2, right? Chemical bond.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Day after tomorrow.
अभी जो भी है Saturday है ना, अभी आज का दिन. Even I have lost the day count. Okay, पता नहीं चल रहा है कौन सा day है. Every day is Sunday only.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. कौन है इसको आप लोगों को फाइन?
निष्ठा.
I don't think she is not even there. उसका तो mute है शायद. Okay, anyways, so who will message? Khyati, can you message in the group?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your homework will be to start studying for your test.
Okay.
Chemistry, chapter 2, chemical bond. And tomorrow we will continue with the same chapter, war and energy. Okay, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Alright, then I will see you tomorrow.
Bye, sir.
Bye, bye.
Yes, sir.
Bye, bye. Bye, everyone.